1-2 record, taking on the Hiawatha Redhawks. They are also 1-2 this evening. Nemaha Central in road purple, the Redhawks in home white. Again, I'm Mike Stallworm. I'll be calling the game for you. Billy O on the camera, Caleb Ridenour with the production work. We'll have starting lineups here in just a moment. Nemaha Central losing to Centralia to start the season. Went on the road to St. Mary's, getting a win there. Went to Holton last Friday, looking to pick up a win there, but falling there at Holton to the Wildcats. Thunder had it close there at one point in the second half, but could not get over the hump to get the win. Hiawatha with a loss just this week to Centralia, and I didn't look to see what their other two, how they came out and where their win and where their other loss was from. Both were on the road. They were on the road to Marysville, and the other one, I'm trying to remember. Here we go with the starting lineups. And we'll start off with the Hiawatha Redhawks. We have a 5'8" senior, number 3, Ashton Rocky. A 5'10" senior, number 4, Malachi Isaac. 6'1" sophomore, number 12, Cameron Boswell. 6'2" junior, number 21, Cade Morton. And then a 6'4" senior, number 35, David Keogh. Head coach Gary Smith, assistant coach Sherry Nelson, and Matt Morton. For Nemaha Central, we have a 5'9" junior, number 0, Carter Rottinghouse. A 6' senior, number 12, Gavin Kane. A 5'11" senior, number 24, Braden Uphouse. A 5'10" senior, number 31, Wade Leonard. And a 6'6" junior, number 44, Abe Hilbert. Head coach is John Thomas. Assistant coaches are Kelly Williams and Jeremy Stahlbaumer. Lady Thunder getting the win here in the game before this one. And that was a 38-24 win for Nemaha Central, the Lady Thunder. And going back here, looking, Caleb pulled up the schedule for Hiawatha here. Hiawatha boys lost to Marysville 63-27, defeated Troy 55-53 in a close one, and then lost to Centralia by 1 in a close one, 50-49. So it looks like Hilbert will be jumping for Nemaha Central up against Cade Morton for the Redhawks. The jump controlled by Nemaha Central. They have the first possession here this evening. Rottinghouse with the ball, far wing, man defense from the Thunder, for the Redhawks, excuse me. Rottinghouse, now to Kane, over to Leonard. Kane comes to the near sideline, backs out to the corner, tries to pass down low to Hilbert, and nearly stolen away, still loose on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball call now. The possession arrow gives it to Hiawatha. Girls' game seemed like a bit of a rougher game than they're used to, at least than I am used to watching. They let a lot go in that game. Well, same officials here for the boys' game. We'll see how this plays out as well. Rocky now over to Keogh, now over to the far side. Keogh with the ball into the corner. Shot up from Rocky for 3 is going to miss. Rebound Isaac. Kicks it out. Boswell swinging over to the near side. Isaac. Boswell back to Isaac. Keogh with the ball. Swing it over the far wing, down to the corner. Back out. Zone defense from Nemaha Central. Shot up for 3 from Boswell. Misses. Rebound Nemaha Central. Leonard up the middle of the floor, down the lane with the layup. And he calls an offensive foul. Officials have continue to surprise me. Same officials we had in the earlier game. But Leonard called for his first personal, first team. Down low to Keogh. Feeding it across the lane. Missed Morton. Leonard with the ball. Now Uphouse down the lane. Up with a shot. Missed. And the rebound goes to Keogh for the Redhawks. Boswell. Keogh. Now off to Isaac. Boswell will try a three. In and out. Missed. Isaac gets the rebound. Boswell with the ball. Now to Isaac. They bring it to Rocky. Working the ball around the perimeter. Boswell will try another three shot. Misses. Rebound Kane. Kane in the middle of the floor. Will drive down the lane. Stripped away by Rocky. Now the official trailing the floor is going to call Uphouse with a foul. First on Uphouse, second team. Isaac came out of the game and Kappelman checks in for him. Kappelman out of Keogh. Boswell gives it to Rocky. Boswell. Kappelman. Back to Boswell. Passing to the post, back out. Quick ball movement. Down to the corner again. Keogh drives baseline. Up with a shot. Floats it, missed. Tipped it. Kane knocks it into Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse back to Kane. Now Rottinghouse to the far wing. Uphouse brings it to Leonard near side. Trying to feed it to Leonard, to Kane, cutting across the lane to the low post, knocked away out of bounds. Uphouse comes out. Jaden Thomas checks in for Nemaha Central. They get it into Kane. Rottinghouse now to Thomas. Now to Leonard. Hilbert hands off to Thomas. Thomas will drive. Up with a layup. Missed the layup. Rebound Rocky. Rocky up the floor to Boswell. Kappelman drives baseline. Gives it underneath to Morton. And he's going to get fouled by number 12, Gavin Kane. His first. Third team. They're going to say he was in the act of shooting, so they're going to give him a couple free throws. Misses the first one. Second free throw and the first point in the game. Thomas back out. Leonard swings it over to Kane. Kane will drive. Pulls up for the baseline jumper. Good for Gavin Kane. Kappelman with the ball. They feed it into Morton. Morton across the lane, finds Rocky. Now Boswell. Keogh out high. Back over to Kappelman on the wing. Keogh. Swing it to Rocky. Top the key. Down the lane. Kicks out. Kappelman. Tipped. Boswell. Kicks to the corner. Keogh. Skip pass. Rocky in the lane. Now back over to Boswell in the corner for a three. That one's going to miss. Tipped. Leonard couldn't track it down. Kappelman got to it first. Keogh poked out from behind. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Hilbert. And now gives it to Kane. To the corner. Leonard. He'll pull up for the three. That one's off the mark. Down low to Morton, and he'll lay it up. Missed. Rebound Hilbert. Kane kicks off. Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse in the lane. Kicks off to Leonard. Leonard will pull up for the jumper. Good. for Wade Leonard. A 4-1 lead for Nemaha Central. And a turnover by Hiawatha. Isaac Leager checking into the game for the first time, along with Carter Hike. Rottinghouse and Leonard come out for Nemaha Central. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Thomas, running point. Zone defense from the Redhawks. Off to Leager, into the middle. Kane in the lane. We're going to call 3 seconds on Kane. 3 seconds in the lane, a turnover. Boswell gives it to Kappelman into the wing. Baseline drive, turn back. Kappelman for 3. Swish for Zachary Kappelman. First field goal of the game comes from a Red Hawk playing off the bench. Tied at 4. Thomas with the ball. Now to Kane in the corner. Kane driving baseline, comes up in the middle. Shot up and good for Gavin Kane. Boswell gives it to Kappelman. Now Leba now out to the corner. Shot up. Kappelman missed. Rattled it out. In and out. Kane with the ball. Kane tried to lay it up. Loose ball up for Hilbert. Missed. There's Leager with a putback. Good for Isaac Leager. Rocky gives it to Kappelman. Now Boswell. Leba now gives it Rocky. Down low, Morton back out. Kappelman drives in, puts up the shot off the glass, and good for Kappelman. He's got 5 points. 5 of the 6 points for the Redhawks. Thunder will play for the last shot here, leading by 2, 8-6 first quarter. Thomas, Hike, 5 seconds, try to pass down low, and a kickball call on Hiawatha. They'll inbound over here in front of the Red Hawk bench with 4.1 on the clock. Thomas to Leager. Leager with a deep 3 front iron. Oh, it was close. It was close. Couldn't get it to fall. Nemaha Central leads 8-6 after the first 8 minutes of play. We'll be back if you're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. We have Rainbow Communications, United Methodist Church, Water Conditioning of Seneca, Sailor Insurance, and St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Kane with 4, Leager with 2, and Leonard with 2. For the Red Hawks, Cade Morton with 1, and Zachary Kappelman with 5. Kappelman, a non-starter, playing off the bench. The 3 ball and a field goal. Thunder with the ball to start the second quarter. In the little corner, out, Thomas. Rottinghouse. Now Leonard. Apologize there, had some fans coming out of the stands and Into the corner, Hike. Thomas to the free throw line, kicks off. Rottinghouse will pull up for three. Good for Carter Rottinghouse. Boswell, Rocky, tip ball, Leva there. Leva drives to the post, up with a shot, good for Paul Leva. Thomas, Rottinghouse, now to Leaguer. Back to Rottinghouse. Now Leonard, he'll try the three. That one's going to miss, right into the hands of the Redhawks. Leva down the floor, off the Boz Kappelman for three. That one's going to miss. Leva on the rebound, put back good. Leva will get the and one opportunity. Leva coming off the bench, scoring points for the Redhawks. Fourth team foul on Nemaha Central. Isaac Leaguer called for his first. Heba with a chance to tie it here. Misses the free throw. Rebound goes to Colby Free. Fresh into the game for Nemaha Central. Out to Kane. Kane also back in the game. Leonard over to Rottinghouse. There's going to be a foul on Leva trying to go through Kane to get the ball. Paul Leva called for his first team foul. (11 to 10) Thunder. There's a nice inbound play right to Colby Free, who lays it in for two underneath. Boswell over to Leva. Now Kappelman. Keel brings it to Boswell. Rocky drives. Leva in the lane. Layup. They're going to call travel on Leva. Leva coming out of the game, and Cade Morton checking back in. Thunder by three here, early second quarter. Leonard, near side. Now back to Rottinghouse. Pass down low, Free on the baseline. Back out, tipped, stolen away. Saved in to Rocky. Rocky down the floor. Blocked out of bounds by Rottinghouse. Well timed by Rottinghouse to swat it away as he released the ball. No foul call. Under 6 to go here in the second quarter. And there's going to be a foul on Rottinghouse, getting a push. And that was a correct call. Rottinghouse picking up his first, 15. In the corner, Boswell open for three, good. We're tied at 13. Leonard. Now to Kane. Kane skips it over to Rottinghouse. Leonard. Back to Kane on the wing. He'll try a three. Quick shot. Misses. Colby Free with a rebound. Kicks it back out to Rottinghouse. Reset their offense. Rottinghouse with the ball. Gives it to Leonard. Trying to get it low to Free and overthrew him. Threw it just out of his reach and out of bounds. Turnover by Nemaha Central. Boswell, back to Rocky, back to Boswell, near side. Keogh, top of the key. Now over to Kappelman. They bring it near side, Keogh. Kappelman with the ball. Out high, Rocky. Now he goes to the far wing. Boswell, near side, Kappelman. Morton gives it off to Boswell. Boswell down the lane. Good. Nice give and go. Cade Morton with his first field goal of the game. The Redhawks lead by 2. Kane trying to drive, had it swatted away, and then gets tied up. Hilbert checks back in. Uphouse comes in. Free and Kane come out of the game. 15-13 Redhawks with 4.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Boswell over to Kappelman. Morton. Morton to Kappelman on the wing. Rocky gives it off to Boswell. Now to Kappelman. Boswell to Morton. Boswell for three. Launches it and is good. Second three-pointer for Cameron Boswell in the quarter. The Redhawks by 5. Thunder outscored 12-5 here so far in the second quarter. Hike, baseline, kicks out to Leonard. Rottinghouse, corner of the free throw line, tried to pass it off down low and stole away. Kappelman to Keogh, and in for 2. Redhawks running the floor, and a timeout called by Nemaha Central head coach John Thomas. Redhawks leading by 7, 20-13. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
I'd like to recognize some more sponsors for SCTV. We have Souther Building Supply, Ag Partners Co-op, Community National Bank, Nemaha Valley Motors, and Crestview Nursing Home. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Paul Leba with 4 points in the second quarter off the bench. Cameron Boswell hitting a pair of three-pointers here in the second quarter. Cade Morton with a deuce in the second quarter to go with his 1 point in the first. Zachary Kappelman with 5 points in the first quarter. Nothing here in the second. David Keogh with 2. The Redhawks have scored 14 points on Nemaha Central in the second quarter. Only 5 points for the Thunder. 3 from Rottinghouse and 2 from Free. Kane up with a shot. Blocked away, knocked out of bounds off of Morton's hands. Under 3 to go here till halftime. Leonard into Kane. Had Thomas open in the corner. Gives it up to Thomas. Now brings it to the near side. Leonard. Now Thomas. Thomas to the near far wing. Now to Leonard. Now to Kane. Brings it to Uphouse near side. Kane will drive. Turns into the corner. Back out. Thomas with the ball. Leonard, he'll pull up for 3. Front iron, couldn't get it to go. And rebound goes to the Redhawks. Boswell turns back, gives it to Rocky. Back to Boswell, lofts it out of his hands. Leonard with the ball. Leonard, crossover layup from Leonard is good. Right over Keogh. 20-15, Hiawatha. Kappelman with the ball. Now to Rocky. They'll reset their offense. Rocky out high. Gives it to Keogh. Now Boswell. Kappelman. Near side. Top key. Now to Keogh, near side. Now back to the top of the key for Boswell. Kappelman, near side. Boswell, Hiawatha rotating players around the floor. Zone defense for Nemaha Central. Boswell open in the corner for three. That one's going to miss. Rebound pulled down by Uphouse. Uphouse gives it to Leonard. Leonard to the glass. Lays it in and a foul. Shot counts. Fouls charge number 12. Cameron Boswell, his first, second team. First free throw of the night for Nemaha Central. Leonard's free throw in and out, missed. Tip ball. And picked up off the floor by the Redhawks. Down the low post. Now they're going to get a jump ball call. And I'm not sure how a person can have possession and go to the floor on his behind and not be called for a travel. I mean, I guess if he holds his feet flat right in this very spot, but they were both up. I don't know. Jump ball given to Nemaha Central. Under a minute to go here till halftime. 20-17. Thunder down by 3. Thomas into the middle. Hilbert out to Leonard. Now Thomas. He'll pull up for the three. Quick shot. It's going to miss. Rebound goes to Kappelman. And now they're going to get Hilbert on the reach. Abe Hilbert will pick up his first. 6th team foul. 25.7 seconds to play till half. Hawks with the ball and a 3-point lead. And they're going to hold on to it, play for the last shot. Over to Boswell. Out of Keogh. To Kappelman. Zone defense. They send it over to Keogh. Boswell, near side, Rocky. 9 seconds. Turnover. Leonard saved it back in. Uphouse. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Hilbert. Layup. Good! It's high! It counts! Abe Hilbert picks it up off the floor. Tosses it up off the backboard. The shot is good. And Nemaha Central is within 1 at halftime. 20-19. The Redhawks with a 1-point lead. Hilbert with his first field goal at the buzzer. Nemaha Central down by 1. We'll take a break. Recognize our sponsors. And we'll be back with some halftime stats. You're watching SCTV.
Do you want to be part of something big where you play a role in not only your day-to-day tasks, but also in the communities that you serve? Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We have more than 25 locations across Northeast Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, and Northwest Missouri, and offer career opportunities in all areas of our core divisions of grain, energy, and agronomy. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. To us, investing in our people and operations means everyone can do their best work safely while assisting in our mission of helping our patrons achieve value and growth. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success with opportunities for individual growth, come join our team.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride. My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you could be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're at halftime of the game between Nemaha Central and Hiawatha. The Redhawks leading by 1 at the break. Just about a little over a minute away from the start of the second half. We'll give you a run through on some stats here so far. Paul Leva off the bench with 4 points in the second quarter and 0 for 1 at the line. Cameron Boswell with 6 points on a pair of 3-pointers in the second quarter. Cade Morton with 3 points. 1 of 2 at the line. Zachary Kappelman with 5 points off the bench. A 3-ball in there. David Keogh with 2 points for the Redhawks. For Nemaha Central, Carter Rottinghouse with a 3-ball second quarter. A deuce for Colby Free in the second quarter. Gavin Kane with 4 points, all in the first. Isaac Leager with 2 points in the first quarter. Wade Leonard with 6 points in the game, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. And Abe Hilbert with 2 points. That last second, or fraction of a second layup off toss-up there at the end of the first half to go through and cut the Hawk lead down to 1. The Thunder led 8-6 after the first quarter. It was the Redhawks getting off to a quick start in the second quarter, and Thunder playing a little bit of catch-up at the end of the second. The Redhawks outscored Nemaha Central 14-11. Second quarter score is 20-19 Hiawatha. Redhawks are 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Nemaha Central 0 for 1 at the line. It looks like Hiawatha will have first possession to start the half with the 1-point lead. Rocky with the ball, out high. High post, Keogh gives it back to Rocky. Goes to the glass for the shot, missed. Hilbert with the follow-up rebound. Kane down the line, off in the corner. Leonard now back out high. Brings it to the near side. Rottinghouse with the ball. Now Uphouse. Leonard back to Uphouse. Rottinghouse to Kane. Rottinghouse with the ball. Back to Rottinghouse. He'll pull up for 3 on the wing. Swished it through. Rottinghouse with his second 3-pointer of the night. The Thunder go up by 2. Boswell to Isaac. Keogh. Back to Rocky. Now to Boswell. Keogh at the high post. Out high. Now to Isaac out high. Rocky with the ball. Gives it to Keogh. Boswell. Isaac with the ball. Keogh brings it near side. Near wing. Boswell out high. Rocky. Gives it to Boswell in the corner. Rocky. Rocky in the lane. Gives off to Morton. Back out. Keogh. Boswell for 3 on the wing. Good. Cameron Boswell with his third 3-pointer, answering the 3-ball from Rottinghouse. Redhawks back up by 1. Rottinghouse to the glass for the layup. Too strong. Leonard with the rebound. Goes up for the shot. Missed. Hilbert with the rebound. Put back good for Abe Hilbert. Thunder by 1, 24-23. We've got a timeout called. Official timeout by Hiawatha. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hiawatha taking a 30-second timeout, just less than 2 minutes into the second half. Thunder lead by 1, 24-23. Keogh gives it to Rocky on the inbound. Boswell, Kappelman into the game. Morton to Boswell. Now Keogh back to Boswell. Gives it to Rocky. Keogh back to Rocky. Man defense from the Thunder. Rocky in the lane. Tried to give it to Keogh on the post and just out of his reach and then out of bounds. Turning it over. Rottinghouse, he'll pull up for another three. He gets fouled in the process. He'll get to shoot 3 free throws. Cade Morton picking up his first. First team on Hiawatha. Rottinghouse hits the first one. He'll shoot 3 here. And now we got a full timeout called by Hiawatha's head coach Gary Smith. He takes 2 timeouts here in under 3 minutes of the second half. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
5:25 to go here in the third quarter. Hiawatha taking their second timeout of the game. Thunder lead 25-23. Rottinghouse was fouled on his three-point attempt. Missing the shot, but he gets to shoot 3 free throws. He hit the first free throw and then the timeout called by Hiawatha. So Rottinghouse will get 2 more free throws now. Second free throw from Rottinghouse, that one misses. Here's the third one. And he gets that one to go. Hits 2 of 3 free throws. 26-23, Nemaha Central. Kappelman with the ball. Gives it up to Rocky. Kappelman near side. Morton over to Rocky on the far wing. Now Boswell. Back to Rocky. Comes to the near side, hands off Boswell, now to Kappelman. They're going to get Hilbert for the foul. Hilbert denying the pass to Morton, but leaned on him and called for the push. Hilbert called for his second personal, first team. Here in his half, 26-23. Thunder lead at 3. Morton off the Boswell. He'll pull up for 3. Looking for that shot, left open, and he gets it. His 4th three-pointer of the game. Cameron Boswell ties it up at 26. Rottinghouse to Kane. Kane goes to the wing, now to Rottinghouse. He'll drive in, kicking out. No, it's tipped out, and it's going to go saved in. It was going to head out of bounds, but Kappelman able to look and save it in to a teammate. Keogh Kicks back. Boswell for 3 again. And he gets it. Bounced and off the backboard and in. 5 3-pointers for Cameron Boswell. They're up by 3. Rottinghouse with the ball, far side. Now Hilbert. Gives it up to Rottinghouse, out high. Now Uphouse, back to Rottinghouse. Hilbert. Throws it away. Looking to pass to the corner. Thought maybe Kane was going to be there, or I don't know if he was going to dump it off to Rottinghouse, who was cutting down the lane. Either way, nobody there, and the Thunder turn it over, and the Redhawks with the ball in a 3-point lead. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Boswell. Boswell with the ball. They're going to call a foul on the Redhawks, an offensive foul, a moving pick on number 21, Cade Morton. Setting a pick for his teammate, Boswell, to get him open, and you got to set your feet. They called a lot of that last year. This is actually kind of the first time I've seen it called this season here. Hike drives to the baseline, back out. Off to Kane. Kane down the lane. Up with a shot. He's going to miss. Battle for the rebound. Hilbert throws it in. Hike with it. Down the lane. Up with a shot. Misses. And we got a foul call. Hike will shoot 2. Redhawks called for their third personal. Third team foul. This one charged to Cade Morton. I think he just picked up his third. Cade Morton with 3 personal fouls. Hike will shoot 2 here. Front iron and away. Carter Hike missing the first free throw. Second free throw from Carter Hike. That one is good. Redhawks by 2, 29-27. Thomas into the game. Uphouse and Carter Rottinghouse are out. So it's Thomas, Hike, Leonard, Hilbert, and Kane for Nemaha Central. Leyba is in the game. They pass down low to Keogh, back out. Kappelman, Rocky, Boswell, Keogh, and Leyba on the Leyba on the floor for Hiawatha. And here Hiawatha has taken their third timeout of the third quarter. That's 32nd one. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
So Hiawatha has used 3 timeouts here in the third quarter. Didn't use any in the first half. Used 3 of them here in the third. They've got 2 left, 2 full timeouts left. Nemaha Central with 2 fulls and 2 30s in their pocket. Double team. Leyba passes out of it. Boswell for 3 on the wing. Missed. Rebound goes to Gavin Kane. Hike brings it over to Thomas near side. Now to Hike. Hike had it slipped out of his hands off the backboard and into the hands of Hiawatha. Down to the post. Out. Boswell sends it over to Leyba. Back to Boswell. Leyba or Leyba, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Leyba is how it's spelled. Boswell with the ball. Minute 35 and counting here in the third quarter. Thunder in a zone defense. Rocky gives it to Boswell. Now Leyva. Back to Boswell. Kappelman feeding it down low. Knocked away, but right to Boswell. Boswell with the ball. Over to Rocky. Now Kappelman. Boswell with the ball out high near half court. Leyva, the ball down the lane, kicks out. They're going to call travel on Leyva. Redhawks turn it over. Nemaha Central with the ball. 48 seconds and counting. Here till the end of the third quarter. Leonard down the lane. Quick shot up, missed. Follow up. Leonard gets his own rebound. Now out. Hike. Gives it off to Thomas. 30 seconds. Down to the post. Hilbert in the lane. Turn jumper. Good for Abe Hilbert. 6 points tonight for Abe Hilbert. We're tied at 29. 15 seconds. Kappelman with the ball. 10 seconds. Leyva. Rocky in the lane. Floats a shot. Blocked by Hilbert. Out of bounds and 1.1 on the clock. The Redhawks will have an inbound play right underneath the basket. We'll get it in and go for the quick shot. Keogh blocked, and that's the end of the third quarter. Nemaha Central has it tied up at 29. 8 minutes of ball left to play. We'll see who wins this one. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thunder outscored the Redhawks 10-9 here in the third. Have it tied up at 29. Cameron Boswell, the only one to score in this third quarter for the Redhawks, but he had 3 3-pointers in the third quarter. 5 in the game for Cameron Boswell. 15 points is what that obviously totals up to. They can find a way to keep him quiet here in the fourth quarter. It'll be a good thing for Nemaha Central. Thunder with the ball to start the fourth quarter. We're tied at 29. Leonard to the wing. Kane back to Leonard. He'll pull up for the three in motion. Misses. Leonard trying to grab the rebound. Leo pulling it free. And they're going to call Thomas. Jaden Thomas with the foul. Thomas had his spot, and Rocky turned into him and bounced back. They're going to call foul on Thomas, even though he was set. Go figure. 2 fouls, 2 team fouls on Nemaha Central. Kappelman with the ball. In the lane, kicks out. Boswell, Kappelman. Back to Boswell. Keogh. Travel call on the Redhawks. Thunder with the ball. Kane out of Jaden Thomas. Tied at 29. Kane gives it to Leonard. Now to Hike. Hilbert hands off to Leonard. To the wing. Back out high, Hike, now to Kane, now to Thomas near side. Kane dribbles to the corner, across the lane, gets his men up in the air, missed the shot, blocked. Hilbert grabs the rebound. The putback is good for Abe Hilbert. 8 points for Hilbert. Thunder on top. Over to Cameron Boswell, Capleton. Down low, Morton up underneath with a shot, missed. Oh my gosh. Clearly over the back of Kane. Goes down to the floor. They get the call right as far as him being out of bounds. Leonard with the ball. Hike. High post, Hilbert. Now to the corner. Kane left open for the three. Missed. Rebound, Thomas, and back in. Jaden Thomas was not blocked out or boxed out, and he got the easy rebound and put back. Thunder by 4. Kappelman gives it to Boswell. Now over to Rocky. Rocky, Boswell, out to Keogh, over to Kappelman. Gives it off to Boswell. Now Kappelman. Boswell. Comes to the near side. Rocky in high post. Morton back out. Keogh in the corner. Rocky now down to Morton. Overthrew him and out of bounds. Rottinghouse will check in as Thomas comes out of the game. 33-29, Nemaha Central by 4 with 5:13 to play. Kane with the ball near side. Zone defense from the Redhawks. Rottinghouse. Now to Kane. Back to Rottinghouse. Drives baseline. Looking back out. Gets it to Kane. Hilbert. Free throw line. Leonard. Leonard with the ball. Kane. Into the lane. Shot up. Missed. Hilbert grabs the loose ball. Shot up. Hilbert puts it in for another deuce. Hilbert with 10 points now. 8 in the second half. Thunder up by 6. Boswell over to Rocky. Kicks out. Shot from number 35. Keogh misses. Long rebound tracked down by Leonard. Leonard to Hike. Now high to Leonard. Hike gives it to King. Now in the corner. Rottinghouse. He'll pull up for the three. That one's going to miss over the top of the backboard. Out of bounds, and it goes to Hiawatha. And now we have another timeout called by Hiawatha. Their 4th timeout here in the half. Full timeout, 3:51 to play in this game. You're watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspection and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Nemaha Central with the first 6 points here in the 4th quarter. It was tied at 29 to start the last 8 minutes of play, and Thunder leading 35-29. 3:51 left to play in the game. I'd like to recognize some more sponsors. We have SBS Insurance, S&S Automotive, United Bank and Trust, Elk State Bank, and Farm Bureau Insurance. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. Redhawks have used 4 timeouts. They have 1 full timeout left. Rocky gives it to Boswell. Now Keogh. Rocky, near wing. Tip ball, and nice job by Rottinghouse deflecting the pass right to Hilbert. Over to Rottinghouse. Gives it up to Kane. Now to Rottinghouse. Hilbert, top the key, off to Kane. Kane to Rottinghouse. Back to Kane. And now we got a timeout call by Nemaha Central. They'll take a 30-second timeout. Thunder using one of their 4 timeouts they have left. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Hiawatha with 1 full timeout left. Nemaha Central with a 30 and 2 full timeouts. Thunder leading by 6. 3:07 to play. Throw it into the backcourt to Leonard. Now to Uphouse. Hilbert out high. Gives it back to Uphouse. Now the Rottinghouse. Kane. Now Hilbert. Hilbert in the lane. Kicks it back out to Kane. Kane drives. Needing some help. Now he'll take the shot. Left it short. We have a foul call. Kane will shoot 2. So he gets charged number 35, David Keogh, his first, 4th team foul. Kane missing the first one. Kane with 4 points in the first quarter has been quiet the rest of the evening. Second free throw is good. Makes it a 3-possession game for the Thunder. Kappelman to the corner to Rocky. Boswell over to Keogh. Now they skip it to Rocky. Kappelman gets to it first. Now Keogh. Boswell, 2:20 and counting. Rocky down to the post, guarded by Hilbert. Needing some help, gives it to Morton. Morton up with a shot, and no good. Got too far underneath. Uphouse ahead to Leonard. Okay, now to Rottinghouse near side. Rottinghouse dribbles through, gives it off to Leonard. Up with a shot, draws a foul. Leonard will shoot 2. 15 foul called on the Redhawks. Keogh charged with his second. Leonard misses the first one. Under 2 minutes to play in this game. Another free throw for Leonard. That one misses as well. Kane gets the rebound and has it stripped away. Gets it back. Now we've got a timeout call by Nemaha Central. Thunder will inbound underneath their own basket. It'll be got a timeout we're taking, a full one. We'll take a break. You're watching SCT.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nemaha Central takes another 30-second timeout. They have 2 fulls left. Hiawatha with 1 full timeout. Minute 50 to play. Thomas calling a timeout to break the frenzy there, to give Nemaha Central keep possession underneath. Leonard looking to inbound. They get it into Kane. Now to Uphouse, out high. Now off to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse, back to Uphouse. Kane. Gives it up to Leonard, now to Uphouse. Thunder going to essentially play keep away here. Minute and a half left to play. Uphouse with the ball. Uphouse drives, up with a shot, slips it up over the rim. Boy, that one just crawled up over the front of it. Braden Uphouse with his first field goal tonight. Shot for 3 from Rocky's going to miss. Kane with the rebound. 38-29. Thunder lead at 9. Kane with the ball. Kane still on the dribble. Is down the lane. Up with a shot. Is fouled by Kappelman. Kappelman charged with his first. 6th team foul. Kane will shoot 2. Kane misses a free throw. They're going to really put the game away here if they hit their free throws. .8 to play. Second free throw. That one's short. Hilbert with the rebound. He's going to kick it out. The Thunder will burn some more time. Kane. Gives it to Rottinghouse. Couldn't get it behind him. Now to Roki. Gives it off to Boswell. Uphouse coming in from behind and knocking it out of bounds to keep an easy point from basket from going up. 33.5. Morton with the ball on the inbound. Kicking it out. Campbellton. Now to Rocky. Now Keogh. Boswell. Kappelman steps back for the 3. Banks it home. Wow. Zach Kappelman with a 3-pointer, and 8 in the game for him, and a timeout called by Hiawatha. 38-32, 6-point lead with 19.1 to play. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I'd like to recognize the last of our sponsors. We have Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, and First Heritage Bank. I'd like to thank our sponsors for supporting us, helping bring local programming to the community. 19.1 seconds to play. 38-32. Nemaha Central by 6. Thunder are 1 of 6 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. 4 of 10 in the half. 4 of 11, excuse me. Hilbert to inbound, gets it to Leonard. Leonard fouled immediately. Foul charge to number 12, Cameron Boswell, his second. 7th team foul, the 1-on-1 for Leonard. Missed the free throw. Hilbert battled for the rebound, but loose ball picked up by Hiawatha. Kappelman for the quick 3. Wow, takes another one home. And it's 38-35. A 3-point game with 5 seconds to go. Timeout called by Nemaha Central. Full timeout. This one ain't over yet. You're watching SCTV.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Hiawatha has taken a 9-point lead down to 3 for Nemaha Central. 5 seconds left to play. Thomas taking a timeout. He has 1 left. Hiawatha out of timeouts. Nemaha Central inbound the ball underneath the basket. Full length of the court to go. Hiawatha with the press. Looking to get a steal. They get it into Leonard, and he's immediately fouled by Boswell. 3rd on Boswell. 8th team, and Leonard will go to the other end of the floor to shoot a 1-on-1. Leonard is 0 for 4 from the free throw line in the game. Leonard's free throw is good. He got one to go through. He'll shoot another. That makes it a 2-possession game. That's what Nemaha Central needed. 4 seconds to play. 2nd free throw. That one's going to miss. Rebound, Kappelman. He'll throw a shot up at the last second. And another bank shot off the backboard, but no good. And the buzzer sounds. That's the end of the ball game. Nemaha Central getting the win over the Redhawks here at the Roundhouse, 39-35. Only 2 players scoring in the second half for Hiawatha. That was Cameron Boswell and Zach Kappelman. And it was all 3-pointers. They had 5 3-pointers in the second half. That's all they had for points. Scoring in the game for the Redhawks, Paul Leva with 4 points, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Cameron Boswell with 15, all 3-pointers. Cade Morton with 3 points in the game, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Zach Kappelman with 3 3-pointers. He finishes with 11 points coming in off the bench. And David Keogh with 2 points for the Redhawks. For Nemaha Central, Carter Rottinghouse with 8 points. He was 2 of 3 from the free throw line, a pair of 3-pointers. Colby Free with 2 points coming off the bench. Gavin Kane has 5 points on the evening. A pair of field goals in the first quarter. No field goals the rest of the game, but was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Isaac Leager coming in off the bench in the first half. First quarter got 2 points. Carter Hike with 1 point, 1 of 2 free throw shooting. Braden Uphouse with 2 points coming in the fourth quarter on a field goal. Wade Leonard finishes the evening with 7 points. And he had struggled from the free throw line. He was 1 of 6 from the charity stripe this evening. Jaden Thomas with 2 points there in the fourth quarter. And Abe Hilbert had 8 of his 10 points coming in the second half. 10 points in the evening for Abe Hilbert to lead his team in scoring. The only person for Nemaha Central in double digits, but a lot of people putting points in the book for the Thunder on the evening. The Redhawks were 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Thunder 5 of 15. They're going to go back to the gym and work on their free throws. Up next for the Thunder will be home against Perry Lecompton on the 16th this coming Friday. Then they'll have one more game on the road before the Christmas break. They'll play at Sabetha on Tuesday the 20th. I'm Mike Stahlbomber calling the game for you. Billy O on the camera. Caleb Ridnour with the production work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.